I mean, wow me. Floor me. Wow.
Hey, yo. Welcome to the Triple D for KnifeMakers podcast. I am your host, Denis, Tyrell Knifeworks, and I have my giddy friend, Jerid Sandoval.
Where am I from?
From Echo Blades.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dude. All right, guys. There's probably a couple things I really enjoy in this world, but our
Harassing me is definitely one of them.
Freaking the countdown to the show start on Denis's intros are my fucking favorite thing ever.
Because you like to torment me.
I do. I just got to do a couple of fucking facial gestures, and this guy just falls apart. He comes with a
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's the best. It is absolutely the best. Man, you knocked it out of the park right there, buddy. How the hell are you? How's your week? How's everything going?
It's going good. Going good. You know, getting shit done. I can't believe it's middle of July already. Time is a ticking, but you know, life goes on.
Yeah, dude, I just got this amazing notification from my phone that said it's going to be 11 degrees cooler tomorrow.
I know.
And it's still 91. I was like, oh, that's a bummer.
Well, you live in the barren wasteland 20 minutes north of me that it's fucking hot as hell.
I can't imagine. It's still, yeah, it's crazy how much 5, 6, 7, whatever degrees makes. Because,
yeah,
like a low 90s day for you is, you know,
100
almost 100 here. Yeah. And that's a big difference.
Yeah, it's going to be like 82 here tomorrow.
Oh, so that's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
No. I'm going to be forging most of the day tomorrow, so I want it to be a little cool. We're Justin Wilson's coming over tomorrow, and we're going to take the first shot at the brass my. This is going to be a test run of the brass my I'm going to do for the military challenge, but we're doing a little test run to see if it sticks and it works, and you know, hopefully I'll come out with a billet for something else, and then I'll know it works for the sword before I mess up all that Damascus.
Yeah, that's good, man. I'm happy you guys are gonna get together. He was we were messaging not too long ago, and he was asking about that. So
yeah, it was supposed to be with Gabe Keeling too, but he's crazy busy. Lots of kids and job stuff, and so
nice.
Yeah, he can't. He's going to push it off a week or so, but he and I'll get together at some point.
Hey, what was the word that you used when you were describing the Damascus pattern after you came back from Marruecos?
What do you mean what I was using?
The word, like there was some way you
gradient?
describe gradient, but there was like there was another. Man, I can't think of it.
Anti-aliasing? I was using that to explain it to people, but
no, it was like that fiber is looking deal.
Oh, you mean a fractal?
Fractal.
Yeah, well, that's a pattern that I want to do. It's not really, that's what he and I had discussed, making this kind of fractal pattern Damascus, which is still on my list to do. It's probably going to be something I try in the winter.
Okay, yeah. I guess the gradient is what it is. Anyways, yeah. Well, Justin sent me a picture of some billet that he was working on that had that vibe. Those look pretty cool. So
yeah, that's going to be a complicated one. I haven't quite wrapped my head around what I'm going to do for that. But
yeah, I just Googled the fractal. Yeah, that looks cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. Well, that sounds like a good time. I'll just be at work. I mean, fuck it. Yeah. I'll just be talking fire sprinklers. Actually, I'll be at home. I work from home tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. Work from home day.
Yeah, Tuesday. It's a start at 8:00 in the morning meetings and don't stop until
I remember those.
4:35.
I remember those days.
Get a break here and there, but yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
guess I love talking. I do it
You
so
do love
much.
talking. Everyone that knows you knows that you love talking.
I just don't like hearing people. You guys fucking annoy me. So if I feel the air, then I got to listen to your bullshit.
Oh, so how's
Uh,
your week been?
my week just started. Yeah.
Last week, dumbass.
Oh shit, my bad. Jeez, thank you. Thank you. Last week was a drag, man. Last week was a drag. I had a busy week at work, and my extracurricular work activities had me had some late nights. It's been a while since I've had to do that, and
You mean
that's
work wise? You had to work late.
yeah, work.
Ah,
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Anyways, long story short, go too much into that, but yeah, I'm a busy guy with a lot of things going on. So
yeah.
every now and again, though, you get in a spot where there's no other option but to dig down and grind through that stuff, and happened for a good chunk of last week. So that was a
Mhm.
bummer. But that was it. That was pretty chill. I had a great weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I golfed on Saturday, and my son didn't want to go, so there was a single shot slot open at this course that I like to go out in Stockton. Um, and
Stockton. Dude.
yeah, it's a nice course though, dude.
Oh, really?
I'd rather drive 45 minutes out there than golf here locally. I enjoy the course that much. But nevertheless, right? So if you're going to go out with some randoms, if you're going to go solo, you know, you take the chance of getting paired up with yeah, I'm either going to ruin their time or they're going to ruin mine, right? Right? That or everything goes great like it normally does. But there's always that chance, like if you're going with three buddies, you may not want some straggler stranger dude that you don't know coming in and fucking your
Yeah.
stuff up. But good part is if you're going out, the only available tee time was 5:50 a.m.
That's your jam.
Yeah. So people that want to golf, they want to just get the golf done.
So
That's
those
the
are
people that
serious.
are yeah,
These are
yeah,
like
those
the
are the guys.
serious.
Yeah, you're trying to just get your round in and out and have the rest of your day. So that kind of limits the knuckleheadedness. But anyways, I show up, check in, I go out, and I'm getting ready to tee off, and the three guys never showed up. I don't know who they are, but they never showed up. So I had a group in front of me, a full group in front of me, and a full group behind me, and I had a solo round
By
early
yourself.
morning by myself. It was the most peaceful, enjoyable, serene time that I've had on the tail end of that shitty week that I had. To just, at first I was kind of like a little anxious, like, well, am I really by myself? So if you do that though, because you're waiting on three people in front of you, I played my ball, and then kept a legit score. But if I didn't do something I liked, I had some time to practice and take some stuff. So it was pretty cool, man. Birds chirping, beautiful weather. It was like 62 at that time of the morning. Like it was just perfect, man. Super enjoyable.
Something about going out alone. Like I love going hunting alone, and you get out there and it's before dawn and there's not a sound, and you're basically sitting there and you start to hear birds, you start to hear everything come alive. That is my favorite part of hunting, is that morning when the sun breaks and everything starts to come alive. And even
Yeah.
if you don't see anything,
Oh, I just
that
got the
part's awesome.
chills, Dennis. That was wow. Yeah, I'm serious. Like I'm totally into that. Like I think there's a point in our lives, maybe not you because you're retired and you don't do shit, but when you used to work and uh but you get so busy in the grind, especially here and where we live in the Bay Area, right? It is a fast moving hustle. I
Yeah.
mean, in the industry I'm in, like it's just always nonstop, like just high stress, high pressure. Um, you don't even when I'm driving home, like you're in traffic, right? And you just forget to like look up. Like every now and again, I'll have to remind myself to like look up and like look at the sky, like take in the scenery, like just kind of try to decompress. but you get those opportunities in an overwhelming dose. There's a rush of dopamine when
Yeah.
when that happens, man. And it was really cool. It was so cool that I wasn't even sure I wanted to talk about this, right? But I feel like a broken record here every now and again, talking about, struggling with balance of, trying to find time to make um and the motivation at times. But this was the first time this has happened since I started making. I'm enjoying golf. That's one thing too. And in my neurodivergent mind, I'm a little obsessive about whatever is shiny at the moment, right? So, but I can't do it every day. Um, but somewhere during that round, I had this thought, like I said, that had never crossed my mind, and it was, I think I don't want to make knives anymore.
No, boo.
Boo. Yeah. And I was like, maybe maybe I'm done. Maybe it's ran its course. And just to kind of cut all the drama, because that's not what I'm trying to do here, right? But I don't feel that way for real. I don't want to do that.
Oh,
But
I almost had your stainless Damascus sold to somebody else there for a second.
yeah. No, I seriously, it's really nothing that I'm actually entertaining or considering, but it was the very first time that has ever crossed my mind, number one. And I just had a little moment where I entertained it, and it was all right for a minute. And
Yeah.
I'm curious if anybody else has ever had a moment like that. I know we've all struggled with motivation. I know we all struggle with, you know, the having that creative out or creative mojo to, like, do something. Shit gets repetitive. You have a block of some kind. But it was a new thing. And like I said, man, I don't really feel that way. There's too many good things that this has brought into my life that I'm not
Well, I
really
think
considering cashing in. But
I got to think everyone goes through at least little phases of, especially if this is like a hobby, right?
mhm.
For you, it's a hobby.
I
And
think I think that's has to be, and thank you for pointing that out. I think that's a very, very, very important part.
yeah, I mean, even the guys that do this, like, you know, I wouldn't say as a main gig, but do it on the side, but do it for
Monetary.
money. Like I'm thinking of like Coakley, Ryan, and Brent,
Hmm.
and these guys. It's a major part. They make decent cash from it, and
Hmm.
it's probably something they rely on. I'm sure everyone goes through, and I am back in my mind. I'm thinking all the guys doing batch work, like they must hate life every once in a while.
I
Like
was gonna say that too,
looking
but
at like 20 knives um, to hand sand or whatever. And actually, I was actually listening to WFI today, and I haven't actually listened to that in a while. And I caught Cone talking about his plan, where he's actually switched away from doing the large batches, and he'll heat treat a bunch of knives. And I think this is a great idea. He'll heat treat a bunch of knives, but then does them two at a time. Finishes two knives to completion before he goes and does the other ones, because it was just so, it was such a mountain to climb and to look at all those knives, and to know that he has to do, you know, an entire day or two of grinding bevels or something like that. And instead, he finishes two knives every 2 days or whatever it was. But, I think a lot of people go through this, I won't call it a love hate relationship, but, you know, like any hobby.
yeah, I know it's not always all in. I mean, when it's in and you're in it, it's like I said, it's provided an overwhelming amount of good in my life. And I'm not trying to say that that's not happening anymore now, but it is a little discouraging because not everybody's gig is the same too, right?
Yeah.
I got barking dogs, sorry. uh,
His
Not
gig's not the
everybody
same.
has has the time. Like sometimes I get I, okay, irritated, resentful, and it's not valid, right? But when I see people turning over large volume quickly, right? But again, I equate their output to the amount of time that I can put in, and that's not apples to apples.
Sure.
That doesn't equate, right? So a guy that is in his shop 8 hours a day, of course he's going to put out more, right? A guy that gets 2 hours or 1 hour a night or 2 hours a week, right? The output's going to be slower, right? But so I mean, it's just like I said, a million things to consider, and I'm just the in my head kind of guy all the time, anyways, right? So
let me ask you this: is it if there was something like when I get you know call it down in the dumps or whatever you want to refer to that mentality, I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to work on something knife related, but work on something that really interests me, like something I'm excited about. And if I'm not excited about it, I don't have that desire to get in the shop. So I'll switch it up to something else that I'm interested in. Like you think it's something like that,
well,
or
I think that that exact ideal got me into the position that I'm currently in right now, where I've done that too many times. That's where the whole term came about. The Jerid trash, but the but I think that's kind of what I did was, you know, did a bunch of things that I enjoyed doing to a point to where now it's like, I gotta I gotta get through all that crap again, man. And I don't want to sound like I'm bitching or whining, but it is just the thought of me starting something new right now. I just it doesn't sit well with me. I literally have probably 20 plus things just in all different, that are
sure.
that I've had time in. Not like I've just fucked around and profiled something, but so I have billets up the ass that we've made, because I love making Damascus. I love, every time I get an opportunity to forge something, I'm going to go do that. Right. So there's 10 forged various stage knives. There's things that are so close to being finished that it's embarrassing that they're not done. But, um, so yeah, I think that is, for somebody, I think that is a perfect answer to kind of get through the low spot of motivation. But yeah, and rounding it out, like I said, it was weird. And there's a term in recovery that we call world that I use a lot. Um, that has always resonated with me is that you're only sick as your secrets. So
I never heard you say that one.
yeah, if I'm going to have a thought and I'm going to entertain it, especially like if you were to apply that to like me thinking about drinking beer or something like that, right? That's a dangerous thing for me to keep inside my head and kind of obsess, and because the chances are I'm going to build on that, and that desire is going to grow and all that crap like that. So I apply that to all areas of my life, and there's that oversharing that comes of that, but I'm not afraid to say that kind of stuff. So when I have a thought like that, it's like I tell people,
Yeah,
and I get the power goes out of it, and it's no longer like a dirty secret, right? And I don't, it's freeing. So it's kind of what I'm doing right now. Thank you for joining the Jerid on the couch session of the Triple T
the
podcast.
group therapy
Yes,
with Jerid
yes,
Sandoval.
yes. Go ahead and let go. Let your inner child go. It's okay to be
Well,
free.
that's good. Talk about it. Get out of your system and get back in the shop and get some work done. You lazy bum.
I know. I did go out there today just for a very short amount of time, but I started the grinder. I put a knife to it, and yeah, I enjoyed it. So it's not like I said, it's nothing serious, but it was just the fact that I was, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm good. That's great. It's just a little weird. So anybody else? Yay, nay, I'm a bitch. I'm weird. Whatever. Come on, get at me. Let me know.
The answer is yes to all those.
Okay, I know that. But speaking of, I got a funny ass. I put, I started doing some reels just I think I was golfing one day and then I was walking the dogs and um, not reels, stories
Okay.
on IG. And so I was walking the dog the other day and Brigham hit me back and he was like, even your dog has a Canadian vest? Because our little dude Dash is and Milo when he was with us, they're always in. We call them jammies, but like if I see them without them, like they look naked to me, right? So it's. I used to
Even in
hate
the summer, you put coats on your dog?
not coats. They're jammies.
They're
They're clothes,
clothes. You put clothes on your dog
not
and it
coats. Yeah,
man, that's weird.
I thought so too for a long time. I can't deny it, but I guess just like Crocs,
We'll put one of
I've
those
tried
like
to come.
little, you know, sweater, whatever thing. Not a sweater, but like a little, I don't know, we call it coat, but on Molly, but only in the winter.
No, it's not like a thunder vest of like for anxiety. It's just literally some shit because they roll around in crap and
The
yeah,
dogs, wash them.
yeah. You can't wash a dog every day. It gets stinky. And then you just change their jammies and you're good. But I don't know. Brigham, I laughed really fucking hard. It was funny, and I now need to find the actual Canadian vest for Dash.
You think they have a Cotopaxi
I
vest for
hope
dogs?
I am on the search and the hunt, and it's gonna happen.
All right.
So yeah, that was pretty cool.
I really wish Bobby was still doing graphics for us because there'd be Jerid and his dog both wearing vests as a.
All right, Jeff, here's your call, and we got a new Bobby in town. Jeff Cray from Armored Up Blades. He did the panda stuff.
Oh, I thought it was Chandler.
No.
Oh, I was.
Chandler did. He did one too. Yeah,
Yeah, he did one
he
too.
did. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, AI is coming out. There you go. I'm gonna see a dog, the Cotopaxi vest, the
Did,
Canadian vest, and me and my dog.
I know you didn't. You don't listen to Fire and Steel, but Toby had a rant that was fucking scary and hilarious. He was asking. He pays for Chat GPT, like the monthly thing, and he was asking it to do stuff, and it was telling him, "Oh, well, I can do this, and I can do that." And afterwards, he's like, "Well, you were going to send me this, you were going to, and then Chat GPT basically says to him, "Oh yeah, I can't do that." And he goes, "But you told me you could do that." And he goes, "Are you saying you lied?" And he basically said, "Well, yeah, I was trying to make you happy or something." Like you got to listen to his.
Wow.
Oh yeah, like ChatGPT was actually telling him stuff that he wanted to know, like he wanted to hear, but it wasn't like,
It
"Oh,
couldn't go
I
through.
can create a plugin for you, and I can do this," but it really couldn't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was bizarre. So yeah, Toby, that's crazy.
And
I
I
was
haven't
like,
listened to any podcasts in a while, so it's not I don't listen to Toby because I do every now and again. But I don't know. How do you listen to a guy who tries to sharpen a knife with the wheel going the wrong way?
that's what I sent him. I'm like, dude, aren't you supposed to sharpen that with the wheel going away from the knife? And he's like, no, that's the way Tormek does it. And I'm like, well, that's fucking weird.
I don't know. It looked a little sketch to me, and
It looked very sketch.
yeah. But yeah,
Maybe
that thing popped right back at him.
it looks scary as shit. I wouldn't be sharpening a knife like that.
Yeah. But
I,
he showed how cool it is to true up the stone. It was so awesome.
I think he was reading the American instructions and he got confused.
Or you thought he was in Australia where
Yeah,
the water
right.
goes. Yeah.
He didn't read the northern hemisphere instructions where
Yeah. He's on the
the
wrong
wheel
side
goes
of
the
it.
proper way.
Yeah. It's on the wrong side of the equator there, buddy. Oh man.
But speaking of podcasts, we were on Hustle and Grind. It'll actually coming out this week, right? That was a fun time with
It's
those
tomorrow. Yeah.
knuckleheads.
Oh yeah. You guys are gonna get a double dose of us tomorrow.
That's right.
Sorry. I'm sorry for you guys.
And I got even worse news. I think it's going to be a triple dose because I'm going to be on Knife Perspective
Oh
with
Lord.
Kyle. But I don't know when that's coming out. We're recording tomorrow. which is like today when you guys hear this, but I don't know when he actually puts
Releases.
that out. I'm not
Yeah,
sure,
mine either.
but
Huh.
yeah, we'll be talking about the mostly. I think about the hammer in, and I think it's going to be some. He wants to do like one of those background interviews on me because of the hammer in thing at
He
Midwest
wants to put you on
KnifeMakers.
the couch.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your pillows out, people.
Yeah, but I was thinking about it today. I had Parker in the shop today. We were making sharpening attachments, and I thought, I really love hanging around with this kid. And I looked up the prices for flights to Minneapolis. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take the kid.
Nice.
So yeah, so of course I asked him, and he's like, yeah, of course I want to go. So yeah, he's going to be coming to the Hammer Inn and to North Star Forge, which I haven't actually told them and asked them, but he's coming. It's not like another hotel room or anything. So, but yeah, he's going to be my helper for the Hammer Inn and for the course afterwards.
Nice.
But I'm really enjoying having him in the shop, and
That's
now that
cool, man.
he's making knives, and I basically I want him to. He's on like his like third knife, like since he really restarted, and I really want him to now do every step by yourself,
Right.
right? Like you're on your own. I might say, and I sent him my little PDF of like the steps to do a full tang knife, and I'm like, follow the steps. You know what to do. Let's see you do it, kind of thing. So
No, I think that's important because I think we all kind of know that the that there's going to be some assistance there, right? And that's great. That's great to have. But there's no substitute for getting in and just doing it, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
finding out where you're really at, and you know
yeah,
what happens.
yeah. And it's got to
So
get to a point where he's not asking me a million questions and annoying the shit out of me
yeah,
when he's
yeah,
when he's in the
that's cute
shop,
for a while, right? Yeah,
right? And I can actually get work done while he's also making a knife. So that's got to happen.
yeah,
But yeah, looking forward to that. So yeah, next month he will be coming with me.
yeah. That's cool, man. I think that's not to gloss over that, man, but I think it's an awesome opportunity that you guys have to kind of strengthen. I don't know, strengthen, but just to further the relationship, but enjoy the time and to have a common interest. And there's many examples of family members that do their own thing and aren't into the same stuff. So that's an awesome thing to capitalize, and I'm happy for both of you because
Yeah,
that's
and
pretty cool.
not to get all
You don't. It's all right too. It's okay too.
nostalgic, but when he was, Parker was he was a tough kid, as in, he was he was a bit of a bad kid when he didn't pay attention in school. He'd had major um, ADHD. He's always fought with that. Like I remember times when it's like he and I would butt heads a lot just because he was, and it's both of us. I mean,
Sure.
I know who he gets it from too. But now it's so different. Like, um, I feel like we're so chilled together. We can hang out and make stuff, and yeah, it's really nice. Like,
Yeah, well, he's growing up too, man. So he's coming into his own, and
yeah,
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 he's not an annoying little shit to be around. He's
yeah.
a decent dude.
He's an adult now, and yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and would you say Jerid just turned 17, right?
He just turned 17. Yeah, I just
17.
posted a thing on Facebook of us golfing in 2017, and I think that he was, oh yeah, he was about 8. It was, yeah, however that math works. And then I posted the one where we just golfed that tournament the last couple weeks back. And that's probably because he's zero desire to come out in the shop. and I have zero desire to press that upon him.
True.
So, but we have that to do together, and I enjoy it. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. But he also got his first chance at using the new grinder today. So
Which
Parker,
one is that?
that is the Ameribraid Fastback 2x72 grinder, of course. So Parker got to play with that today, and he was very impressed. And
Nice.
it's got the 7-inch drive wheel, which my old grinder didn't. And he turned that thing on, and they've got their VFD set, so it kind of it doesn't like come on full bore, right? It kind of
Ramps
comes
up.
up, ramps up, and it ramps up, and that thing is just he's got it on like 10. And that thing is just screaming, and he looks at me and he goes, "Man, it sounds way faster." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, don't get your fingers in it."
Yeah.
But yeah, he because he does one of the things
At any speed, Parker.
yeah,
Don't get your
yeah,
fingers in
yeah.
it at any speed.
But he does some of the rounding of the attachments and some of the grinding that we do on those, and yeah, but he loved
Cool.
it. He loved it. Said it was
Nice.
great grinder to use. Also had all my students, both my students, I should say, using that grinder, and they loved it too. And they're all having grinder envy. So if you need a grinder, head over to Ameribraid and get yourself a Fastback 2x72. With all of the goodies that they got, their surface grinding attachment is awesome. The rotary platen, which we used during the course because it was a chef knife course, and I'll talk a little more about that in a minute. We use the rotary attachment. And while you're there, go take a look at the Hyperdisc and see if that little piece of magic is something you want to get. And I
It
know
is a
Jerid's
sweet
got
piece
one.
of magic. I have one, and every opportunity I get, I use it because
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Yeah. And those guys are awesome. They're somewhat local to us here in California. So support the local guys. But go check out Ameribraid. Kevin and Eric are awesome to deal with. So, yeah, go get one.
Yep. Do it.
Since we're doing ads here, I also want to mention Baker Forge and Tool because I did reach out to Coy about doing the brass my. He gave me some tips, so we're gonna put those put those to the test tomorrow with the brass my that we're going to attempt. Brass my. Sorry, Coy only does the bronze my because the brass is troublesome because of the zinc content, which is why I'm going with a different alloy. So you guys will see this in a video one way or another. I don't know if I'm
Good or
gonna.
bad?
I probably will video it tomorrow and just as a triple T or something like that and show the brass
No, you
my.
should. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be in the military. Well, hopefully, if it works, it's
Yeah.
going to be in the military challenge video.
Cool.
Yeah. But if you guys need some exclusive steel, head over to Baker Forge and Tool. They got all of the fancy steels out there with the fancy patterns. What's this week's drop? I did not grab it.
It's here.
It's here. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, the Foundation Baker Steel featuring 100-layer Damascus cladding, copper shim, and an 80 CRV 2 core blends timeless style with edge-holding strength. That is one of my favorite combinations, actually, is the clad. That is my go-to, which is the about 100-layer Damascus, a copper shim, and an 80 CRV 2 core. That is what I do the most. But if you guys don't want to make your own, head over to Baker Forge and Tool. Use the discount code T10. You can use the app to get some early access. And while you're there, get some gator piss, gator skin, all the gators. Get all the gators.
Yes. And I did this to myself on the hustle and grind. The pattern is Go My Kushim Ripple and Chevron.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is. But the thing I clipped out was just the description of it, not the name. So I kind of set you up there, buddy. My bad.
It's all right.
But yeah, go do all that stuff. Load up your cart and use the discount code Triple T10. That's TTT10 for 10% off.
That's right. But this past few days, it was what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was teaching a 3-day course. I had two guys come for the course. Jeff and Dan come for that course. They wanted to do. It was funny because they each totally like months apart. Jeff wanted to. He booked it first and wanted to do a Kumai chef knife class. And then a month ago, Dan reaches out to me and says, I want to do a Kumai chef knife class. I'm like, well, so I was able to group them together.
That's
But
cool.
we made, I'm trying to think, it was like, I don't know, 30 or some layers or a little more, 30 layers alternating 1084 copper, 15N20 copper, 1084 copper, 15N20 copper. And we did that for like 30 layers. And that we forged that down into our cladding and then used, I didn't actually have the core that I needed because UPS, I don't know, was taking forever to get my steel delivered, and it wasn't Lawrence's fault because he had sent it. I don't know what UPS did with it, routed it through Alaska or something.
Every now and again, they'll get you to that point where it's like estimated time of delivery, and then they delayed.
It was like plus 3 days.
Yeah.
It was so annoying. So I needed some 2-inch wide stock, and I didn't have any. And I actually, in my drawer for these guys, I'm like, look, I'm just going to reach it. We're going to use, I had some 60 layer Damascus that had already forged. And I said, look, we're just going to use this. And they were cool with that. So we used that as the core. But it came out really, I love their knives. It came out really, really good. I did the little video of them holding the knives, but I didn't actually get close-up pics. So I need them to send me some close-up pics of the knives, and I'll post those on Instagram. But they came out really good.
Nice.
Yeah. And I got to say, Jeff's my age, a couple of years older than me. Dan, both of these guys are on my Patreon. Dan is 78 years old.
Yeah, it's still, yeah. I wouldn't have guessed that.
And he was keeping up with. I had to tell him to slow down. I'm like, you, like, because it's not that I was getting worried or but I'm like, you're 78 years old. You need to like not overexert, pace yourself, right? This is a 3-day, we'll call it a marathon, and don't burn yourself out on the first day doing the sprint. But they both did amazing. Dan's knife had he did the S grind, and they both did the convex grind at the edge with the rotary platen, and the knives look amazing.
Yeah,
different patterns, different profiles rather, but yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, when did I see them? Friday night.
Yes.
So they had one more day. They were pretty much through it. They were profiled, beveled. I think Dan was putting in the S grind.
Yeah, they finished up the grinding on Friday, and then Saturday was like the first half of Saturday was just hand sanding more than the first half. Yeah, yeah, which is I don't normally do in a class, but we wanted to do etching as part of the class, right? Like they wanted to go through the whole etching technique.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's what I brought the bolts. Yeah. That's right.
So it was a late night Saturday. We ended up, putting them in the coffee after the ferric or gator piss, I think we actually used, but it didn't matter because we're going to buff it off, and we did coffee. But we went for dinner, and we were back. I think we were done at like 8 p.m. Saturday night. So it was a bit of a late night, but the guys were cool, and we had a good time. So it was really fun.
Yeah, good dudes.
Yeah. And at the same time, I made a stainless sand because I'm like my new MO is make a knife with them. So I actually made a stainless sand mine, which I haven't done in a while, and finished that off today. But yeah, I'm really happy with that, and I'll be posting that up on the website. Actually, I still have 10.
Dude, that's something I want to do, like very, 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 very strongly. is a stainless sand mine. That ghostly drip, that fade, that those things are sexy to me. That is a fucking stellar pattern. I love that.
I didn't get it super dark, but it matches the handle perfectly, and when you see it, you'll understand what I mean. And because the handle's like a ghost kind of gray, and I didn't go like dark on the on it like sometimes you do on the stainless sand mines. But you definitely see like the silvery line and the ghosting kind of the carbon migration.
Yeah,
So,
that is some sexy stuff, dude.
yeah,
I've seen some really, really cool ones.
But I'm out of Goso bolt, so it has the temp Goso bolts. So I didn't want to take any pictures with like the ratty Goso bolts until my new ones arrive. And thank you, by the way, for
you're welcome.
For pitching in and getting some Goso bolts for the guys. So I'll refill yours when mine come in.
All good. Happy to help.
Yeah. But
if I can't make, doesn't mean other people can't. So I want to support. Yeah, no, that was cool. It was good to stop by, and it's always good to. I always get the opportunity to swing by when you got students in and to meet and chat them up. And
well, you're famous. Everybody wants to meet you.
Yeah, I'm out though. That's it. Get your shots in.
Well, you met
Jeff's a good dude though, man. His conversation that him and I had at Blade Show kind of stuck with me as one of the cooler things that has happened about doing the podcast. Because it's just something we do now, right? I mean, what are we at now? That's
74.
74. That's insane.
Yeah.
So from the heebie-jeebies that we had on episode 1 to here now, but when he was coming, he was like, I think his exact thing. This was stuck with me. He goes, "Hey man, I'm Jeff, and you have no idea how much I know about you, and like, how many conversations we've had in the shop, and it's trip though, just super cool, and he's kind of just." Having somebody participate in the show is an amazing deal. He's a good dude. So it's some similar work history stuff too. So good conversation.
Yeah, you guys had some related work stuff. So
yeah. But I don't ever want to talk about that again with you. So just hurry up and retire. So I can bust your balls about not doing anything.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh man, dude. You know what's happening right now?
What's happening right now?
The All-Star game. Well, the All-Star weekend.
Is this baseball?
Or week is upon us. You know where it's at? You know where it's at?
Where?
It's at Blade Show.
Oh, it's at Cobb? Or not Cobb. The field there. What's it called? Brave Stadium?
I'm not telling you.
You're not telling me?
No. You know.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's at Blade.
Truist. It's at Truist.
Truist. Yeah, that's what I said. The Brave Stadium. Who cares what it's called?
Yeah. I was just testing you, bro. I just want everybody to know that you're a square booty that doesn't like sports.
But don't like baseball.
Yeah, it's cool. I was just watching the home run derby highlights here while we're recording because I'm a professional. But yeah, I'm still bummed that I didn't. So we had an opportunity. Like Denis and I come in, Parker too. We come in a day earlier than we have the first couple years. We learned our lesson, and we come in on the red eye. And every year, though, it's actually been the A's are either like leaving when we get there, or they're coming into town when we're leaving. So I've never had the opportunity to put that together. But there was a day game on that Thursday that we were there, and you guys had, I don't know, we split up for some reason. I think my intent was to go get something to eat and take a nap. And then I found out that there was a day game there, and I was so close to going. And I regret it, but the reality is that I went and ate some food and slept for like 4 hours, and that was probably more important for me to get some rest that day than, but still a little bummed, a little bit of regret for not going. But
that's where we had dinner Friday night, was right outside of the Brave Stadium.
Yeah, it's like called the Battery or something like that. I think that's the name of that little all that spot.
Yes. Yeah, we went to some barbecue place, like really right underneath like the Braves logo thing
Nice.
in front of the stadium.
Cool.
So yeah. What else was I going to say?
No, it wasn't important. It wasn't baseball.
No, it definitely was not baseball. Baseball is boring.
The best.
You know, it's not boring.
Tell me.
Shopping at Maritime Knife Supply.
I agree.
Yeah, I think I'm starting order number 4 in the last. Seriously, I've like, I put in an order, then as usual, forgot to put something in that order, and then I ordered some more steel because I was out of like the core material for laminates, and then I'm like, shit, I forgot to get um, copper bar stock for guards because I'm doing that Kumai thing, and I think I'm going to put a copper guard on it. And then I forgot Gulso bolts, and then I was like, and I think I got to make another order. So, yeah.
Come on, man. Be better.
I know. Now I got to get some belts that I'm running low on because we just used. I think it was like I said in the other podcast, it's like using a napkin. My surface conditioning belt was so used, it
Oh, yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah.
I probably should have turned it over and used the backside, and it would have done more.
You're like Parker sanding with the rubber
Right.
part. No sandpaper.
But if you guys need anything for knife making, put it all in one order. Don't be like
Save
me.
on some shipping. It's cheap, but
Yeah, yeah.
you can get some more stuff.
Yeah, go to Maritime Knife Supply. They do have everything if you remember to put it in your cart. And yeah, go check them out and get all you need. Get your steel cut to order. Get your abrasives. I love those razor stars, so go check those out. Buy 10, you get one free. So yeah, go get it. Maritime Knife Supply.
Yeah. And the best part about Lawrence, he's one of us.
That's right.
I think he's at the New England School of Metal Works this year. I mean, this week.
Yeah, they're doing some big thing, right? Because I saw Josh was there forging something, and
yeah, there's a class going on or something like that. But he, he's awesome, dude. He texts me and he's like, "I'm in Maine. You want chew?" I said, "Yes, sir. Thank you."
I have a knife that he gave me to bring back to then ship to him at Blade Show, and I'm like, "Where am I supposed to ship this to?" And he hasn't answered my text.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and it's from it's Florida Man Forge. I have the knife that Lawrence bought and has not picked up yet, and I think it's made from hex stock from Maritime Knife Supply.
Very cool. Oh yeah, I love that guy's stuff.
Yeah, pretty cool.
There's makers that kind of that that's their deal.
Yeah,
and Justin's I need one of those big ass choppers that he made Brent. That's still something I gotta reach out to him and ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So what other bills do we have to pay? Jeez.
Oh no.
Come on, man, do your part.
No, you're doing a great job. I support you. My part is
you're running knife making, so you don't have to do any of the ads.
I'm just saying, dude. Yeah, I mean, every now and again, this is an equal partnership here, bro. And I talk too much, so come on, give it to me. What do you make what's your favorite hammer?
My favorite hammer is the two Basterds. I have the fat peen because it's just the one I like. I like to just grip it and rip it.
That's right. Look at you. See?
It is my favorite hammer, and we didn't use them because we didn't actually hit any steel with a hammer this weekend, but I will be using it soon because I'm actually gonna. This is what I want Gabe Keeling to come over. I'm gonna be forging.
Are you waving a fat peen at me right now?
I am. Jeez, waving the white flag. It is like fucking 100 degrees in this room right now. I'm literally sweating.
Oh, oh my god, that's the fattest thing I've ever seen you do. You got a fat guy towel. Oh man,
That's right. I'm
from a
like,
dude that's been a big guy for a long time. The fat guy towel is a staple. Pretty soon you're gonna be fucking powdering up before you go in there.
dumping it down my drawers.
Yeah. It's fucking.
Oh,
Oh my god, there's
okay. Now
cake
that you've
batter
ruined that
everywhere.
ad read,
Oh, he
uh,
loves it. He loves it, man. You gotta
uh,
fucking freshen up your peen, man, before you finish this ad,
gotta
dude.
polish the peen before you.
He's got a fat towel. Oh my god.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, is I will be forging that nickel, the other third of that nickel storm buoy billet. I'll be forging that, and that's got to be hand forged. So I'll be forging that into a knife, and that's the one I want Gabe Keeling to do the engraving on for the. I think I'm going to do. I haven't done a sub hilt, so I think that one's going to be. I haven't done a sub hilt fighter in a long time.
Yeah,
So
that's the Thundercat Ho is the last one I remember.
that wasn't a sub hilt,
Wasn't it?
no. Which one? You talking the blue one?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that I think is. Yes, that is. I thought you were talking about the dagger. I always
No.
think of Thundercats when I think of that dagger.
No.
Yes, the blue one was the last sub hilt that I've done.
Mm-hmm. That was a cool one. That's when you used to do cool shit.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
No, but this one I'm going to do like, the curvy sub hilt, like the Sobral-ish, the cast, where the handle is curvy as well, and they piece together kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Going to be doing that on that blade, and I'd like that whole sub hilt guard area to be engraved. So that's why I'm going to be seeking out engravers, and I think Gabe Keeling is my first. That's why I want him to come over and take a look and figure it out for me.
Yeah, it's not a bad choice.
Yeah, but I'll be hammering that thing with my two Basterds straight peen hammer. So if you need a hammer, go check out Frank and Anita over at Two Basterds Texas Smithy and Supplies. Go get them. You need a hammer, because everybody wants a fat peen, right?
That's right. Because ain't it grand to have a fat peen in your hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
See, I participate.
I'm going to be doing the fat guy wipe now. So
This is the fucking best. Why don't you take your fat ass downstairs and turn the air on?
I know we have air upstairs. We have like the two-phase air. My wife turns it off.
This is the best. It's like a fucking the white dude eating jalapenos. I'm just fucking dying. He's like beating up right in front of me. I wish you were bald, dude. That would be the fucking best right now. It's gonna fucking. All right, man. I need you to pace yourself. All right, this is just a podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking great.
But you know what I have had in the last week or two, especially
some more hot flashes.
Yeah, that. I've had a ton of interest in people wanting to come for a folder class, and so I'm gonna have to get that on the books. I know. I think we're gonna have Mr. Brent Smith come for the guinea pig version of that class, and after that, I think I will be officially offering that. But even these guys, I think Jeff is talking about coming back, and other guys, even our friends at Hustle and Grind are interested in a folder class, and they were actually talking about it on WFI today as well. A folder class. So yeah, lots of interest in that. So
nice.
I think that's a winter thing. I'm going to have to get together.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I think you're going to be making one too, along with Brent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Okay. I'm waiting.
Don't be waiting. Just fucking, we got to get Brent to get his shit together and figure it out.
Right. Toby was saying on the speaking of coming here, Toby was saying on the podcast that he was looking at booking flights. I'm like, it's like a year and a half away. What are you doing?
God bless his slow little mind.
And I'm like, he was thinking, I'm like, don't book your flight from Atlanta to California.
Hey, I want to clear this up. I think we've already done this, but I feel like I need to defend myself. Now, whether you're going to go to Denis's house or out here, there are multiple options for airports. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I landed coming back from Florida on Friday afternoon at like 4:00. And it
Okay.
took me 3.5 hours to get home. So from SFO.
Well, it was a Friday.
That's what I'm saying. So
okay.
Depending upon when you're flying in here in the Bay Area, then there is alternate options that are farther in distance, but could be literally half the time. So that's my recommendation for the other.
Right. But 3 hours is like extreme.
That is every Friday. That's a pretty common.
To your house, not to my house. Yeah, to your house, because that's like it could be.
It would be two. It would be 2 plus from any time you leave in SFO in rush hour.
Yes,
for sure.
Agreed. Yeah, it's like because that you hit like I'm not going to go into all the roads here, but like from my house to Jerid's house, if it's bad traffic, it can be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it takes me about 40 minutes if there's shitty thing from my house to where you are in the morning.
But coming home on a Friday could be way worse.
Yeah. I'm just saying from your house to my house, it can be 40 minutes versus 20. But at any rate, that's the whole reason for that thing. And that's why I said, I'm not going to argue with you on that, whatever we were talking about. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But that's the reason.
I heard the okay.
Yeah. Got it. Man.
But yeah, no, I told him like, don't book your ticket because we're going to be coming back and we probably want to be on the same flight so that I don't have to go back to the airport to pick your ass up. And make sure you fly in the same airport as where we leave from because that's where the car is going to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll coordinate with him before he books anything.
Good.
Yeah.
He needs it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who do you got for Maker Spotlight?
I got our buddy Brandon, at good segue. At Echo Mountain Crafts. Echo_Mountain Crafts. Co-host
underscore crafts.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Okay.
EKO_Mountain_Crafts. Got it? I'm not quite there on his page. So but yeah, Brandon, good buddy of ours. I was just looking through some of his stuff that he's been posting or has posted here recently, and I just dig the uniqueness of the patterns of his Damascus that he's doing. Just not following the any trend or anything like that. Just kind of doing his own thing, and comes out really cool. He's got 1,895 followers right now. And if you're not following him, I suggest you go give him a follow because he's a good dude.
Go check him out.
Yep.
Yeah, he is a good dude. And he's on the Can You Hear the Echo podcast with his daughter, Echo.
That's right.
Yeah, that's an entertaining
First time I ever met him, he came up to me and he's like, "Which one do you use Echo blades?" If you know Brandon, you kind of you get that. Yeah. And I'm like, me? And then he's like, "Where'd you come up with that name?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So we had this conversation, and I didn't know that he was his name was Echo too, but that's his daughter's name, so that all made sense. So
yeah.
But he's been super supportive in my corner for a long time. So long overdue shout out there. So if you're not following him, go check it out. Echo_Mountain_Crafts. Who do you got?
So I'm I'm following what I was talking about earlier, and I'm gonna do a shameless plug for my son here, and P Dog Knives. So that's my son Parker. So P Dog Knives, and he's got 2 followers, and he's got no post yet. And I told him to get some pictures up from for his knives, so he better
Who's
have those.
following him?
Me, and I don't know who else. Probably you and me. He just created it today, so I think it'd be really cool if a bunch of people went and followed him. He's going to have some pictures up of his knives, hopefully by the time you hear this. So go give him a follow, give him some support, and
I don't think it's gonna happen. This is coming out at 3:00 in the morning, and
he's 20 he's a 20-year-old. You know he's going to be up for another 3 or 4 hours. So yeah, he's definitely not in
I
bed.
better get a follow back, dude. No.
I think you called me. Oh, from this account?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so go give him a follow, and I want to see if we can get him some support. I want to make
Yeah.
sure we give him a nudge.
I'd like to see that him post a picture of that knife that he made with that fabulous Grip X handle material. And if you're looking for some, I want to say new, but it's kind of the thing right now. Grip X used to be Grip Tech. The grippy of all gripper McGrippyson handle material from our buddies over at formerly Rock Solid Scales, now Grip Tech Industries. Matt is now kind of rebranding everything over there. But same product, Fat Guy Swipe number 500.
Shut up. Thought I did that one stealthy. You didn't notice.
No, you had a chance because I was in another screen a second ago. But go check out Matt at Grip Tech Industries and load up your cart with some new Grip Tech Grip X, and use the discount code T10 for 10% off your next purchase. And then when you're done, I highly suggest that you finish that off with some very, very, very awesome pelican paste, pelican oil is what I finished the couple that I've done with, and I am super happy with the way that came out. So if you're in the need for some premium wax, go check out Travis Haynes at pelicanpaste.com or Pelican Paste on IG. He's got hard wax, soft wax, pelican oil, like I said, hand solved soap, and the new cast iron seasoning butter knot special recipe to season up your skillet and take your skillet games, home skillet, up to the next skillet level expert of skilleting. So and then when you're done, load up that cart, and you can use the discount code T10 TTT10 for 10% off that purchase as well. So if you run through here, you can save 10, 20, 30% off your purchases through our sponsors. Not all at once, but yeah, overall, you'll get a grand total of 30% off of the cards by supporting the awesome people that support us at this shit show of a podcast. So,
yeah, go get them. Go support our sponsors. We love them. You should love them too.
Yes. And if you don't, yeah, that's good. So, a couple things real quick, and then we'll wrap this up because I'm done with you. Mrs. Echo Blades sent me a reel today. I will send it to you. I think I sent it to Lawrence, but
is
she
it the
goes,
Star Wars one?
No, that was Brent. Did you check that one out?
Yes,
that was great, right?
I think I've seen them before.
Oh man, that was the first time I was laughing. That's a new way to get your fat peen taken care of. But anyways, she sent me this thing, and it said Canadians wilding out, and I was like, what the hell is, like, why is she sending me this? And it was a picture of some old man whooping some kid's ass inside of Tim Hortons for like talking shit to his wife. And I mean, like, Dan says he's 78, but he don't look like he's 78. This guy looked like an older dude, and he was going ham on this kid. And it was fucking hilarious. And then some other dude like walked up to like kind of like break it up, and you could see the old man was talking to him. And he goes, "Oh," and that dude turns around and slaps the kid in the face too. And I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't know they participated in this kind of violence in
You think
hockey."
we're all polite and stuff, but don't mess with us.
Us?
Canadians.
Oh, I thought you were American.
I'm dual.
Oh, dude, Noah, let him know what he is. All right, if he's not American and he's not Canadian, what is he, buddy?
Yeah. Noah, you shut up.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Yeah.
And then what else? I'm not getting out of here without addressing that picture, but
I got one more thing too. But yes, that picture is we're not doing that picture.
And if we do, it's all good.
No, they're dead men if that picture comes out.
But yes, there will be a very, 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 very strategic
there's
rebuttal.
There's going to be some Photoshop fucking shots fired. If
yes,
we sent Noah and Ryan. Well, we sent Ryan some pictures that of separately, like one of me and one of Jerid, and these are older pictures that we thought would be entertaining, and they decided to meld them together in not a nice way.
You guys, it'll be entertaining for everybody else, but Dennis and I, and I'm kind of used to it. But
this one was,
I don't think it was. Yeah, I don't think it was ill will or like malicious in any way, but it just,
it's a little icky.
It's a little cringy to say the least. But
yes,
it's all in good fun. No, no problems at all. But
I think my my Photoshop Kung Fu is better than your Photoshop Kung Fu, Ryan. So don't mess with me.
But I mean, by the time you guys are hearing this, it'll be what it is.
That's
right.
Be
stuck with it. So, but that's it. And I also went to the movies this weekend and saw that F1.
And it was good.
I loved it.
It was really fucking long, though. God,
it doesn't matter.
Why is every movie 3 hours these days?
It's
like 2.5. It's over 2.
It was. It was long enough for me not to be able to go swimming. That's what I know. So during the movie started, and Denis is like, "Get your ass over here and come swim." And I was like, "Huh, that sounds like it." Wait a minute. And I was probably posting the picture or the story during the movie when you're not supposed to be, but and answering Denis, but
I can tell you were in the movie by your short response that people were probably yelling at you or at least
I was trying to avoid it,
sending you bad thoughts.
But no, it was good, man, and I'm glad I actually saw it at the theater. I wish I would have saw it in IMAX now though, but I cheaped out and did the early morning matinee for 20% off or whatever it was. So, but I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah, no, I think that's one I got to see. I like car movies. So.
It's good.
Yeah.
It was good. I enjoyed it. So
good.
I think I've covered everything I need to. So thank you for listening. Fuck Denis and whatever he's about to say. And play us out, buddy. Let's go.
No, I did want to talk about because of the class, I didn't make the Triple T. For 2 reasons. One, I didn't get the titanium order that I needed, which is now supposed to come tomorrow. Another one of those UPS delayed orders again. But this week's Triple T will start the Balisong build series.
Canadian.
It'll start the Balisong build series, and I think we're going to start with designing the Balisong this week. So, tune in, see how if I can make this happen.
Nice. Yeah, you need your knife print practice.
Yeah. You're welcome, by the way.
I'm happy to provide the opportunities for you to strengthen your skills. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Next ones are coming.
Maybe you'll even get the knife back. I don't know.
Maybe not.
What's the name of this design? Is this the Chupacabra?
That's the Intrepid.
Intrepid.
Yeah, that's the Intrepid. The Chupacabra is little more sleek. I would call it a hunter, but I don't want to be accused of, having a model of a hunter, even, and then I'm not a hunter. Some ass I know went in hard on that concept. It's a hunter-ish. The chupacabra is the tactical chupacabra.
All right. With that, I'm done with you. We're done.
All right. I am too.
All right.
I am done with you. Love you, Mom. And that's a wrap.